This is the Randi Rhodes Show on 960 KNEW and online at 960KNEW.com.
Hi there, Richard Thorndike BS News for this Friday, the first Friday of March 2012, springtime, officially only 3 weeks away, and away we go. Dateline, mitigating. Campaigning in Michigan this week, Mitt Romney, who grew up there, described his youthful memories of Detroit's Golden Jubilee, an event that occurred the year before he was born. It's all part of Romney's belief that life begins at whatever point in your parents' life story that you want to insert yourself. Dateline, El Pornbo. Rush Limbaugh says that women who want contraceptives should have to post videos online of them having sex so he could watch. Actually, just the thought that Rush Limbaugh is watching functions as a contraceptive. Encourages complete abstinence, if you ask me. But you didn't. Dateline, Stupelo. Organizers of a gay pride parade in Tupelo, Mississippi were denied a parade permit because they say police told them it was illegal to be gay in that state. If the fashion police were in charge in Mississippi, there would be enough halter top flab and plumber's crack and camouflage to deny anyone a permit to leave their homes. Dateline, the Fox is hounding us. Fox News morning show Fox and Friends is expanding to 4 hours. Evidently, there's a lot more information they want to cover. Up. Dateline, greed is good. A study says that as many as 1 in 10 Wall Streeters are clinical psychopaths. That's not to say that people on Wall Street are like serial killers. Most serial killers want to get caught. Finally, Dateline, from bimbo to mambo. It was announced this week that Snooki, the drunken munchkin of MTV's Jersey Shore, is pregnant. And that, my friends, is the best argument yet against putting any restrictions on the availability of contraception. I'm not wrong. Humphrey Bogart said the whole world is 3 drinks behind. I say we catch up. Closing in on Beer O'Clock, Richard Thorndike, BS News. Have a great weekend.
Hey! Woo! Snooki's pregnant. How can you tell? I don't know. She's gonna have to stop falling down, though, isn't she? Just a word of advice. Anyway. So here you have a letter to the Honorable John Boehner, Speaker, signed by 75 members of Congress, written by Congresswoman Louise Slaughter, who is just wonderful. I love her. And she wrote, "Dear Speaker Boehner," which is unfortunate in this context, isn't it? I mean, if we had the blunt bill in the Senate, which Jon Stewart was very funny last night, said, the blunt bill, meaning you had to smoke a lot of blunts to even believe that we had this bill. But if it's going to be in the House, let me just beat Jon Stewart to it. Let's call it the Boehner bill. All right. Take it. You can have it. Dear Speaker Boehner, we write today to request that Republican House leadership repudiate the comments made by Rush Limbaugh, host of The Rush Limbaugh Show, regarding Georgetown law student Sandra Fluke. Ms. Fluke was denied the opportunity to testify before the House Oversight and Government Reform Committee and later spoke out before a meeting of the Democratic Steering and Policy Committee. On February 29th, 2012, Mr. Limbaugh repeatedly used sexually charged, patently offensive, and obscene language to malign the character of this courageous young woman who has chosen to be the voice for many of her peers. Now, this is what constitutes courage, but Rush is so blind to what real courage might look like, sound like, that he actually got on his show today and said that if he were her parents, he would be embarrassed by her and wouldn't want her as a daughter. Are you kidding me?